So I haven't been receiving any copyright claims. Is that weird? Maybe they don't care about Dave Brubeck. They're very inconsistent. Have you noticed that? You never have to worry about that with me. Because I will totally admit that there are a lot of things that I can't make my mind up on. And the reason for that is because I have a kaleidoscope in my brain that allows me to see everything from multiple angles. I guarantee you, if I put up a video where I seem like I'm being really hateful or antagonistic towards, well, anything, I feel bad about it. And I want to take strides to not be like that. Because I don't think that's positive. Even if I'm right, even if I'm saying stuff that's very true, I don't want to be yet another source of negativity. So something I've noticed with stand-up is that I'm able to get away with saying a lot as long as I'm funny. That's the art of stand-up comedy. But I think that's the art of life. As long as you're funny, entertaining, or right, you can say whatever you want. Like, I complain all the time about people driving slow in the fast lane. And I think that this person just developed some self-awareness because he saw all of these cars leave. And yeah, that's typically what happens when you don't behave the way that you're supposed to behave. People leave, you know? And then they get in front of you like I'm about to do. But I understand though, like plenty of people, they think that they're supposed to go 70 because it's 70. Those people are boring. But I mean, if you want to go slow, but don't go slow in the fast lane, you know? Because that inconveniences other people that want to break the laws, okay? It's true. It's true shit. But you know, I have many qualities that are not positive, okay? Like, I'm late for everything. I'm a very messy person. I'm a very disorganized person. I'm female, right? I feel like women wouldn't be so terrible if they didn't live in a modern society. I mean, are they psychotic in non-Western countries? That should be a question that I ask more often. But I think that people greatly underestimate, like, the impact of modernity and industrialization somebody commented recently on one of my videos saying that, what distinguishes human beings from the animal kingdom is our empathy and our compassion due to our consciousness. And I was contemplating that because, there are plenty of people out there who don't seem to have a conscience when it comes to a baby. They don't have a conscience when it comes to people that they disagree with. They don't have a conscience when it comes to people that are like outside of their perception. It's like those people don't exist, And I think that that's a really, really common problem that affects all kinds of people from all walks of life. But with modernity, basically, it's all about turning down that level of consciousness to the point where it's like virtually non-existent. Oh my god. Yeah. There was a dead cat on the side of the road, y'all. Anyway. See, we have more empathy for animals than we do human beings. Because at the end of every movie, they're required to tell you that no animals were hurt during the making of this film. They don't say that about kids because that's not true. But people tend to have more of a heart for animals. I mean, obviously with the whole pit bull situation, people are making excuses for bad dogs attacking their owners and eating children, So they don't seem to have any compassion for like a child that is going through like facial reconstructive surgery because his ears were chewed off and doesn't have a face anymore due to these dogs just ruthlessly attacking him for no reason. People always ask the question like, well, did you provoke it? Because they're so quick. They're so quick to victim blame. But, I've said this before. It's like these motherfuckers, they always get to pick the victim. Whenever the victim is somebody they don't want it to be, they don't care about it. Like I said, common problem. People care about the stuff they care about, and they don't care about anything else. And even then, they really don't care about the stuff that they care about, because if they did, they would see that all that stuff's connected. But they're not conscious. So there really is not much of a difference anymore between animals and human beings, because human beings have proven time and time again that they don't want to be conscious. They have voluntarily turned that off. And maybe they weren't conscious of that. Maybe they didn't realize that that's what they were really doing. Which is why I say that, the people that are addicted to their phones, people that, go out in public and like all they do is stare at that little box that they carry around, it's like those people were gonna do that anyway. Like those people are never gonna be conscious. So it doesn't matter like what device they have, where they live, what their upbringing is. Because so many people prove that they're the exception to the rule. And that you can overcome obstacles, and regardless of terrible circumstances, like, you can still, you know, make it in this world and do well for yourself and all that. It's like, people prove that all the time. But their stories don't get heard anywhere near as much as, you know, people that whine about everything. You know, just like there are people that grow up in a really nice house with a good family, and they go to a good school, whatever the fuck that is, okay? Not a magnet school, alright? I thought a magnet school was like a special, like a school for like, gifted people. That's what it sounds like. Okay, I need to look that up too. I need to look that up when I get home. What is a magnet school? I thought it was school in the project book. Anyway. Yeah, there are plenty of people that had a good family that didn't grow up, you know, poor or with a single mom, you know, and they're still on drugs. They're still getting multiple DUIs, you know, so it's like, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Like, if you're a strong person, you're gonna overcome any obstacle. If you're a weak person, you're gonna invent obstacles. So, you know, food for thought. It's not as good as spinach, though. Would you like a piece of spinach, Vortex? It's organic.